Hello, everyone. Welcome to another awesome day of our co-op tournament. This is Sadie Sweet, and I'm here with Killer Beans. How are you doing today?
I am doing great. How about you?
I am doing awesome. I just sprinted home from work so that I would be able to commentate this awesome match. And this is going to be a hype fest. We have Eminem versus Lefty's two dads today. And I watched both of these teams, and they are just awesome runners. Oh, this is going to be tense.
I'm excited. I've been excited for this since I heard about it. It's going to be a good race tonight.
Yeah, it's really nice that they're starting with the Force Medallion because that means we get a free song.
That is true. I'm curious which song it's going to be, though.
Yeah, someone in chat remind me, what song do they have to start? Because I don't remember which one's in the second position. I know it's not a teleport song, and that's pretty important. Song time? Thank you so much, Alexander Harold. And
Yeah.
we are off and immediately gonna go get that free song. Okay, today we have Fire Temple, we have Dodongo's Cavern, we have Spirit Temple, we have Shadow Temple, and what's the last one? And Water Temple. Oh boy. Oh, you hate to see required Fire Temple.
Let's just hope we don't have to see Deep Fire today.
Oh, don't remind me. Last game I watched was Deep Fire. Oof. Oh, Song of Storms on Ocarina of Time. That's scary. That means that our well access is locked behind all dungeons. And also locked behind Bruto's letter. So right now we have our racers heading off to Kakariko Village, also checking the potion shop. Was that a strength in the potion shop?
He looks so quick, I didn't even catch it.
Our claim check is in the weapon shop. Okay. And our condom. You gonna get the condom? Yes!
Yes!
Oh, nope.
Ah.
It's wallet lock. Double wallet lock it, actually.
I guess we don't need protection today.
Nope, we are not zootering safely today, folks. And Greg is also sitting in the potion shop in Kakariko today. Greg's just chilling. We had 3 of our meme items in shops today. And
Mirror shield already?
light arrow. Okay.
Love to see it.
Mirror shield is sitting inside of the windmill, and our lights are on child shooting gallery. And Mr. Martin got that song so fast, I did not even see it.
There's another mirror shield. Okay.
Oh. Okay, what is it? Okay, ZL is staying in the windmill. Oh boy. So Shadow Magi, that's actually a great question. If anyone knows who rolled this, I would love to know who to blame whenever we wind up in locked out of Deep Fire because we need. Why are the hover boots there? Oh. Killer Beans, how do you feel about all these items we're getting so far?
I'm gonna say false jet.
Yeah, I'm really feeling that this might be all dungeons today. I'm gonna call it now. Chat, just remember this. I'm calling that this is gonna be all dungeons, especially with Deku being just open. They can just go get that. All they have to worry about is how are they going to get to Jabu. Hammer in well would be so nasty, Lizzie. That would be just big rip.
Let's not go there.
Oh no, let's absolutely go there. When is something going beyond Wasteland? That's what I want to know. And let's see what Malin has for us today.
Looks like Serenade.
Serenade. Okay, that's a nice little teleport song. Especially with them having to go to Water Temple today.
And there's a wallet upgrade on Dampe Racing.
Okay. Awesome. So that gives us access. We almost have access to the condom if we can find another wallet. What's interesting is that we're getting a lot of like pretty good items, but we can't really do much yet. Don't have a great way out to Spirit. Don't know how we're going to use those hovers because we don't have access to Shadow yet. So let's hope that Requiem is vanilla today so that we need like Eponas or Longshot to like get out there. Gutroon, I don't think our tracker is working, but we have Alexander Harold today and Lazy as our two trackers, so give them some hype.
And HK has minimized Discord, so I'm gonna have to pull up a backup stream so I can keep up with everything.
Yeah, I always have the Discord stream and the Twitch stream up at the same time. So if we're a little bit delayed, that's why that. And almost everyone is child now. We just need to wait for Koari to go child.
Looks like Mr. Mario is going to go get his light arrows now.
Yeah, it's kind of nice to like not have this be a light arrow hunt. It's nice to just like get that out of the way. Okay, they're just right there. And now we can look for all the other items we need. And right now, our runners are just kind of retracing the steps that each other have done, kind of following really similar paths. I'm wondering when... Oh, wait, we have a Valley play! Oh my god, we're getting to Valley play! If y'all can't tell, I get excited about Valley.
Love to see the valley.
It's just so easy to orphan these checks, and I know it's kind of out of the way, and I know that like there's not a great way to route it in, but just get it done at the start of the run.
And there's Serenade for Mr. Martin.
All right, nothing in the box. Let's see if there's anything on the waterfall today. always so hard to see. Come on, pixels. Whatever it is, Weasel's going to check it.
And it's a Deku shield.
Okay, that's a nice find, especially in these settings where, because all the items are randomized, they don't have a guaranteed shield that they can go by. So that's nice to find before going to Deku Tree. You know, did Lefty's two dads check the Dekus at Lon Lon whenever they were here? Because I'm not sure they did.
I don't remember seeing it now that I'm thinking about it.
I mean, it's not going to hurt them. All that was really there that was interesting was a stick upgrade. Thank you, Lady,
Okay.
for with that. And let's see if Lake Hylia scrubs have anything. We also have Koari up in Zora's River, which is fun. And we're getting our Mido house checks. Okay, so we're finally in new check territory, y'all.
And Mido is hoarding the sword for us.
Oh, okay, so that's nice to have. He's just gonna give it to you, like, hey, just
You
go
gotta-
stab stuff in the Deku Tree today.
And are we gonna have Team by Shield today?
And Bo, double wallet locked in Kokiri. Also, yeah, Gut Rune. Hey, Chad, I would love confirmation on if there was a hint for Rang on 30 Skulls, because that's messed up. And Hammer just sitting there on... why is everything here?
As much as I love to see all these items, I hate the thought that we're gonna be here another 3.5 hours or more.
Yeah, I mean, I'm really believing this is a false jet. There's still a lot of places to look, and especially, like, I just feel it. I just feel it in my bones. Hey, Mr. Martin, could you like read hints just a tad slower? Just a little.
Not all of us are skilled enough to read that fast.
See, this is how you know that we're watching some like really skilled runners, is they are just mashing through these hints. What do you mean we don't get to see Dad dance today? All right, so no dancing Dad today. We are immediately going to see Koari go and check Boulder of Destiny, which is fun. What was that hint on Koari's side about the blue fire? Because that could set us up for some paradox letter.
And Dan's fire for Mr. Martin.
Well, there's our... I mean, once we find magic, there's our... Well, no, we still need Nocturne. Shadow is such a stupid temple because of how much it requires to just get inside of it. And what's in the Tektite Dorado today, just a blue fee, so we don't have to worry about that. So we are going to see our first look at Deku from Mr. Mario. Let's see what the big old tree has for us today. If it has something like a hook shot, I'm gonna lose it. Scale, are you... Okay.
Wow.
Sure, there's our logical Zora's Domain access right there. Because we already have the lullaby.
And there's our prelude from Saria.
Yeah, another teleport song to have. I'm starting to get nervous at this point about where is something, again, like Requiem or Epona's. Wait, are you... Boots of Magic? I looked away to our hint sheet for 3 seconds, and we have irons and our magic? Are you kidding me?
All in Deku. I don't know if the Deku tree is playing nice or if Mayday was playing nice giving us the butter knife.
Yeah, I do think that Lefty's two dads having that hammer and being able to do some of like the bomb lock checks, that's pretty nice for them early on. It's really letting Kaori do like a much longer adult one. Gutroon, are you the one to blame for this? Is this your fault?
No. Wow.
And Kaori's able to buy the bow because Kaori found another wallet somewhere apparently. There's just so much happening that we are in this so early and there is so much happening. So, Killer Beans, where do you think our runners are going to get stuck? Like, what's the item that we're going to be 2 hours in and they have no clue where it is?
I'm going to say either bombs or hookshot.
Not having bombs for 2 hours would be the funniest freaking thing, especially with the hammer logically just right there. I actually remember there was a Triforce Hunt match that I watched that was no bombs for like the entirety of it. And it was so funny. It was just the hammer, just bomb juice.
I think I would quit.
It was so funny. Something on the strength 3 check would definitely be pretty bad at this point with the way things are laid out, and especially with the entire, like, again, I think if I remember correctly, there's like 16 checks in the bottom of the well, and having those just completely cut off from us, like, is pretty brutal. And the Queen Goma is down. We are seeing a prime example of a Mido skip. Because Kaori just played Saria's song without jumping over Mido whenever he could have just jumped over Mido. Ooh, Shadow Magi, why would you say that? There is a part of me that's wondering at this point if Requiem is somewhere like out at Ice Cavern. And if Spirit's gonna be our like go mode dungeon. I'm impressed that Kawari is still adult. Like, that hammer has really opened up so many chests for him.
I wonder when we'll see him go child then.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of what else Kawari can do. So checking Sacred Forest Meadow. Might be able to, if we have Eponas, might be able to go out to...
There's Ruto's letter!
Really? Oh, that's bad already. Okay, so... okay. The world is their oyster for Lefty's two dads. Because with that hammer, with that Ruto's letter, we now have logical access to at least the first check or two in Jabu. We have access to Ice Cavern. We have a bottle that we can use, although one bottle Ice Cavern sucks. They have this hammer, which they're able to do a lot with, especially if they're able to get into Fire Temple. And the question really does become, when is Eminem going to check that? They have the scale, so maybe they're going to start thinking about that and hopefully get there soon. But Lefty 2 Dad do have a head start because of finding that hammer early.
This will be prelude for Mr. Mario.
And there's Nocturne sitting on the minuet check. So, guess what, folks? We're probably going to Shadow Temple soon. Because we just, like, literally got the, like, Shadow Temple starter pack in the first... If 20 minutes is accurate, because I know the timer kind of got wonky. 20 minutes, and we're in Shadow. Sure. Don't be sorry, Gutrune. It's just so rare that I commentate a jet scene that I'm like on edge and defensive and waiting. I'm just waiting for something to go wrong.
I'm in the same boat. I'm very new to commentary, and the only 2 races I've ever commentated were 4.5, 5-hour seeds.
No! That's really trial by fire for commentating. Oh, I forgot about the Goron City check. So yeah, Kawari can just go do all of Goron Maze. So we're getting our first look at the domain checks from Mr. Martin. And Mr. Mario is grabbing that chicken, going to go back up river, grab that hammer.
And just some arrows from Link the Goron.
Link the Goron proving to be useless once again. No, that's not fair. Link the Goron sometimes has good stuff. Yeah, Red Hellion, we're a hookshot away from being able to at least get into forest. A weird bit of forest logic that I've had to take a while to remember is that you do need strength in order to full clear forest, because for some reason, like, the blocks are like, hey, you need a strength in order to move these for the little puzzle to get one of the petals. So we're hookshot of strength away from forest. We still need some kind of explosive to do Dodonga's Cavern. Shadow, I think, is fully open to us, though, at this point. And water, we need long shot. Fire, we really need more health for that. We really need more health and probably a fire tunic. But yeah, Shadow's really our next logical move based on what we have right now.
And there's the titties.
Hey, titties! Ah, it's a good
And
day when
limbs.
those show up.
So there's our Shadow.
Hey, are we gonna 1 in 32 it?
And there's our explosives.
Okay, so Kawari's gonna continue to stay adult and probably, I bet, go Dodonga's Cavern with those 10s and the hammer. So, again, the world is their oyster for Kawari and Lefty's two dads. And look at all those heart pieces. Well, if they need help, they know where to go. Yeah, so it looks like Mr. Mario is gonna go back adult.
Or not.
Did Mr. Mario get the hammer?
I don't see it on his tracker.
Oh no.
But he is going to go ahead and do Richard the Dog, since the time of day is right. He can map that in there real quickly.
Yeah, it just feels brutal knowing that that hammer opens up so much and not seeing Eminem have it yet. We're still early in the race. Things can go any direction. And hey, big Goron sword. That's pretty sweet. Now Mr. Mario's gonna go adult.
And Martin is going to find another shield. And regret buying a shield.
Just sort of dancing around it before picking it up.
I can feel his disappointment.
Oh, yeah. And it looks like Kawari is checking out a crater finally. Boom! That was a boomerang on Crater Scrubs! This is so AD, and if it's not AD, this is so bait. So we have Kaori heading into Fire Temple. Weasel's going to grab probably all the checks that Kaori's already done that are useful. Mr. Mario's gonna go grab that hammer and start in on those checks. And we have the potential of Jabu just sitting in front of us, because guess what? We've got everything to go do Jabu. And again, we are a hook shot and a strength away from being able to go do forest and then just all dungeon this.
I'm curious to see if my command still works. It made one for me a long time ago. Yep. And there's the hovers for Weasel.
Yeah, I'm really wondering when someone is going to go check Shadow. Especially with Nocturne not being locked behind some stupid checks like Ice Cavern. I have very low opinions of Ice Cavern, if anyone was wondering.
Ice Cavern's probably my favorite.
I think that the funnest one to watch is GTG. I really, really like watching people maneuver through GTG. All of you ice people can go have fun in your little frozen wonderland, you know, let it snow, whatever. I'll be in the desert where it's warm like a lizard.
I was trying to figure out why Blame Beans was time to call FPA, and then it hit me. The first two, the only other two commentating I've done, both of them had FPA in them.
Well, that might be part of why they were a little long.
So let's hope I don't cause bad luck for this one too.
Yeah, we will see. And that's Nocturne for Mr. Mario, so things are starting to open up for Eminem. And that was amazing! What was that? Did anyone else see that fly strat that Mr. Mario just did with getting hit by the moblin and hovering? Because that was incredible.
And now we're getting the adult play from Mr. Martin. So everybody's adult now.
Yeah, not finding anything interesting in Fire Temple right now. Kaori's sort of the one to watch at this point because Mr. Eminem is just sort of retracing the steps that Lefty's already done. And so is Weasel right now. How you doing with that life like, Lefty? At this point, Alpha Mario, we don't know if we need storms, but it's a scary possibility, and we have everything for Jabu. All we need to do is find a hookshot, find a strength, and we can go do forest. So all dungeons is definitely in the cards. If it's not all dungeons, it's the biggest bait that I think I've seen in a while.
And there's the explosives for Mr. Mario being found in his shoes.
Yeah, I wonder if Mr. Mario's going to follow Kari into fire, or if Mr. Mario's going to go check out the Dongos first. Probably fire, especially without a proper bomb bag. Is Martin rushing ice? Is that what we are seeing right now? Because that kind of looks like what we're seeing right now.
He doesn't have a bottle though, so he won't get very
right,
far.
Hammer. Right. This is not a rush ice play, everyone. No one tell T-Res. Not getting excited yet. Is it an ice play? Wait, okay. Hold on, this might actually be an ice play. Okay, everyone, get your emotes in chat, because we're rushing ice, I guess.
He does have a bottle.
So, yeah, so Mr. Martin must have picked that up from a shop at some point, because I think there was a bottle or two in the shop. Okay, Mr. Martin, you go. I'm not sure how I feel about this play. I mean, ice is completely in logic at this point. And I guess it'll be nice to get the song, especially with us having no clue where Requiem is at this point. But also, there's Gresham you could go do. We have Fire open. We have Shadow open. I mean, Shadow kind of sucks without a hook shot. Actually, you can't complete Shadow without a hook shot, can you? Yeah.
Yeah, but you did a hook shot for a couple of the places in Shadow. I can't quite remember all of them.
Yeah, I know the Silver Rupees room is one of them. So I guess this isn't a terrible play.
And there's more explosives.
Okay, that's pretty nice to find. And let's see what's in Icy Waters today.
I believe he's going to check the stone and the fairy.
And let's see. What does the fairy have for us today?
A stick.
Sure. Cool.
Because we've already gotten everything else, so... Mr. Mario picking up his boomerang now.
Oh, and we're getting this South Hyrule grotto, bomb grotto from Weasel.
He lost $5.
Eh. So Kari didn't go super deep fire. Managed to find the bomb, managed to find the boss key, and is now facing off with our dragon lizard. And
T-Rex
yes,
will be
Mr.
proud.
Martin is in ice. Wee.
It's too bad I don't have audio for the stream right now. Ice Cavern was always one of my favorite themes in the soundtrack.
It does have really good music. I will admit that much about Ice Cavern. That's the one thing that Ice Cavern has going for it. It is going to be interesting to see if it's Requiem out here.
Was that a second wallet? It was. For Weasel. I may have missed that earlier.
Oh, there's our strength. Where was that, Mario? Oh.
Strength was...
in the DMC grotto. Did Kawari not check that?
I don't think he went that high. I think he went straight to fire.
Oh, I hope he remembers to go up there. Because that's going to be a nasty one to leave behind. And again, brings us one step closer to all dungeon. And that's Kawari taking down our fire dragon lizard Vivadia, being the first one to earn a second medallion.
And we'll see what she has to leave for us.
It also looks like we might be getting our first look at the dongos from Mr. Mario.
A small key.
Okay.
Now see, I'm not as professional as these guys, so my crazy mind would think, the boss gave me a key, does that mean I need to go deeper?
Yeah, I see the logic in not pursuing deep fire. No one wants to do deep fire, even though, in my opinion, it's a lot of fun to watch. It does look like Kawari is going to go higher and get that grotto soon. So, not going to miss out on that strength. Yeah, especially with those hovers being just Sphere Zero just sitting out there.
I remember... Oh, you first.
Oh, I was just gonna say that it's a good chance that fire is hovers locked.
I remember about a month and a half ago, I was playing with a friend, and we had Ganon's boss key on deep fire with Vide arrows on Ganon's boss key.
What? No! That's so gross.
Yeah, that one was not fun to play.
So, there really wasn't anything in fire. We're not finding anything in ice yet. Mr. Mario just started on DMC. Where's Weasel going?
Weasel's just in his own little world.
Just enjoying life just following the trail of breadcrumbs that Kawari has left for him. Because Kawari is really the one scouting ahead for Lefty's two dads.
I've always loved being able to do DC as an adult, because no one wants to go all the way through DC.
Yeah, from the little bit of like ZOoTR that I've played, and I'm not a good ZOoTR runner. Like, let me just preface that. Chat. I play on a keyboard, but it's been really fun to practice DC because DC is just such an accessible dungeon. In Randomizer. So let's see what Ice Cavern has for us, because it had nothing so far. What's our song? And it is indeed Requiem! Okay. Everyone, Requiem is out at Ice Cavern, and fun. Who wants to bet that child spirit is required today? Who wants to take that bet? And immediately, Mr. Martin is actually going to head out to the desert and check it out. All right, what's the song out there? Is Sun Song? So we can now check Sun Song Grave. And that was just our big gore undead thing. Okay. So, Mr. Mario is the one to watch now, because Kawari is just right behind him, and Mr. Mario is about to face the other dragon lizard thing.
Let's see what he has to offer for us. They're bombs.
Those are bomb-locked bombs.
I was about to say, bomb-locked bombs.
We are so out of logic, y'all. I mean, not super far, but like... Oh, that's funny. That's funny. If there's anything on Dodongos, that's going to be interesting because it is going to be completely out of logic at this point. Wait, yes. I had to think about that for a second, but yes, it is completely out of logic. The game's just like, here, you want to fight the lizard? Take these.
Hook shot on Dodongo, I'm calling it.
Oh god. Oh god, if there's a hook shot on Dodongos, that's just gonna mess with logic so freaking much.
Looks like we're getting the shadow play from Weasel.
About time. I've been saying that we need to go to Shadow for like a while.
And it was a hook shot on the Dodongo.
Are you kidding me? What is this? Gutroon! Gutroon, get in here, because why? Why would you have a bomb on bomb bag that thing gives us a hook shot that is completely out of logic?
I looked away for half a second. I looked back. I said, I missed what he saw. I looked at the tracker and saw the hook shot light up. I was actually right.
So
I'll call that a win.
Okay, let's talk. Scrubs had a hook. Okay, thank you for clarifying that.
Okay.
But that's still. Yeah. So actually, Mr. Mario's in a great position to go to Shadow now with that out of logic hook shot. But we do have some logic weirdness now because that hook shot is non-logic. That hook shot is non-logic at all. Wait, if it was on Scrubs, is in logic. If it was on Scrubs, is it? Okay. Hook shot's in logic. Bomb bag isn't in logic. Okay. Cool. Thank you, Alex. Okay. So, guess what? We can do all dungeons now. Because we have a strength, we have a hook shot, we have Rita's letter and a boomerang. We can just go do all dungeons and just go get storms.
I don't think there was too much in Shadow because Weasel dipped out. Of course, he does not have his hook shot either, so he probably did all he could do.
Yeah, and I'm wondering if Weasel dipped out because Kawari found the hook shot. And he's like, well, I'll come back once I have that.
Personally, I would rather not double dip any sample, but if there's one I had to, I would probably honestly pick Forest.
Yeah. Yeah. Forest at least is kind of easy to get around. I also think water isn't terrible to double dip. At least comparatively.
You double dip water just by entering into it.
But and there is the bomb log bomb bag for Kawari doing a flip of excitement.
Here will be the hook shot for Martin.
Yeah, at this point, it's really hard to know who's ahead. Kawari has the advantage of having finished fire, but really, Mr. Mario and Mr. Martin have made up a lot of time.
I think, too, it will also even out once Mario finishes Shadow.
Yeah, and that's a good point. Having that hook shot before coming into Shadow is a bit of an advantage to Eminem. It makes up some of the time that they lost by not having that hammer earlier.
Kawari is also missing lights and scale. So that will, of course, he knows where his lights are. I'd say he probably knows where scale is. He's also missing irons.
Since Weasel knows.
He's also missing his irons. So he'll have to do some round to pick those up.
Yeah, that is the one disadvantage of how long Kawari spent as adult. Because he is going to have to go back child and go do Deku in order to go get those items. I also don't think they're super worried about it at this point because water is still another hook shot away.
There he's going, child. So he's going to pick those up now.
There we go.
Maybe. Maybe not.
It's like, yeah, maybe. Oh, wait. Oh, is he going to set time of day? Is that what's happening here? Oh yeah, he's totally going to set time of day. Bosky is relatively early in Shadow, so that's pretty nice. No talking to the manager today, maybe, possibly. They'll, let's face it, they'll go talk to a manager because they don't want to come back here. So medallions are kind of even out. Kari has 2 for his team, and Mr. Mario and Mr. Martin have 1 each.
I think my neighbors are having a party.
Well, why aren't they partying while watching this ZOoTR stream?
They're a bunch of frat boys, but I should put a big screen up in my window so they can watch it too.
Frat parties are like the best time to watch some ZOoTR.
Exactly. Yeah, my apartment is right beside one of the fraternities at my university, so I get to hear all of the parties.
Well, that way you can know if they're good or not without actually going to them.
Exactly. I'm not gonna lie, I cracked open a cold one to relax and commentate on some ZOoTR, but this has been so jet, I've not had time to drink it.
Yeah, I do think that I mean, I don't like saying we're hitting a slow point because we're basically a long shot away from go mode? No, and a strength 2. So we need a strength 2 and we need a long shot. But being 2 items away at less than an hour, let me emphasize we're only 57 minutes in and we have 2 items we need. That's just bonkers, y'all.
As I predicted, a false jet. Just enough to get your hopes up.
Yeah, and that's definitely what it's feeling like at this point. Because those 2 items could be anywhere. We do have all dungeons accessible to us. We have Child Spirit we can go do. We have Forest, like just... We have Ice Cavern, which they should probably go do. Lefty's 2 dads should probably just go do it. It does look like Kawari might be going to do Jabu. He has the boomerang equipped. Or maybe he's skull hunting.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it looks like he's going for his 10 skulls.
Ooh, that's a good thing to check and just get out of the way.
Finally, strength for Martin.
And it looks like now that he's finished Dodongo's, Weasel is going to go check out Shadow, find out the layout, and be able to relay that information to Koari. Since Koari already has fire all mapped out. And meanwhile, Mr. Martin is going to follow Mr. Mario into Shadow. I always think it's interesting seeing whether or not teams kind of follow behind each other and just try to finish things at kind of the same time, or if they go do completely different dungeons like Lefty 2 Dad are doing, and then just go do what the other one has done later.
So Martin now dipping Shadow as well. Oh no!
Ooh. Ouch.
Feels bad.
So we have triple Shadow happening right now.
We don't get to sleep in Triple Shadow, do we?
No, because we have to take this fantastic boat ride mystery date with this skeleton who likes long walks off a cliff, apparently. Oh, and this skeleton,
also long walks off a cliff.
yeah, you know, both
Yes.
of them have had a little bit too much wine and just need to go down to the cabins and sleep it off. Like, they were not ready for this mixer mingler tonight on this wonderful boat ride.
I thought they were swiping left. And yes, happy 1 hour, everybody.
This has been an absolutely crazy 1 hour. Similarly to you, Killer Beans, I have had this like Dr. Pepper sitting here for the last 60 minutes, and I did not get to open it until literally 2 minutes ago, because things just kept happening.
Yeah, I took about one sip of my drink and I decided can't be having that one right now. I'm gonna have some Mountain Dew if I want to stay awake.
Oh yeah. Ooh, manager has the last key. Hey manager, can we get that key so that we can go talk to your boss? Okay, thanks.
Karen always finds a way. Karen is always right. Except when she's wrong, and then she's still right.
Link is not a Karen. Let's be nice to Link.
Link just has
Zelda's a Karen, though.
That is a fact.
Zelda is holding Link's hand, coming up to the register and saying, "Excuse me, she asked for a large fry."
Zelda is also very bossy. There have been the times that I don't want to look through the window at Ganondorf, but she won't let you leave unless you do.
It's like, don't make me. And she's like, no, you gotta look. Look at this loser. It's like, Zelda, please. She also just like comes around and just like teaches you songs out of nowhere in her big mystery getup. And it's like, you don't need to be like this, Zelda.
Yeah, why do you need to disguise when I'm just going to find you in 30 minutes in the top of Ganon's tower? Obviously, your disguise didn't work.
All right, who likes some good, like, drum and bass? Because we're getting the drums on Mr. Mario's side. Ooh, I was really scared that was gonna miss. That was a beautiful one cycle from Mr. Mario. And meanwhile, Kaori's two dads, wait, Kaori from Lefty's two dads finally getting that magic in his irons.
And nothing from Bongo Bongo. Except for some rain. All that, couldn't find a good date, had to deal with all your dead people for $5.
Well, that'll be good for Mr. Martin to hopefully get through this area pretty quick. So, what's your plan now, Mr. Mario? You gonna go fire yet?
Looks like he's going child.
Is this a Jabu play?
He did get Requiem, didn't he?
That is a great question. Oh, Smoke Kraken. Bow location was single wallet locked, in Kokiri shop.
No, he didn't. Martin did eyes, not Mario.
Bow was double wallet locked. Thank you, Lizzie.
And it's date night for Mr. Martin.
All right, let's see who Mr. Martin's going to get visiting him today.
Wow, nobody?
Did they just not show up? Or did we like look back at the wrong time?
I think he got stood up.
He got stood up. Mr. Mario going to go check this ferry. So this is a new check. No one's gone back child and come over here to this ferry. So let's see if there's anything interesting here. So this time it was Link swiping right, is what you're saying, Alexander. And just $5. Yeah, I think this is a Jabu play from Mr. Mario.
I would love to see fishing today, but I think you're right. He's going Jabu.
Yeah, I think this might also be a Jabu play from Kaori.
And is that a bottle? It is a bottle.
It is a bottle. Well, that'll make Ice Cavern way easier whenever Mr. Mario inevitably has to go do it. All right, let's see if Jabu has anything for us today. Just as a reminder for anyone popping in, this has been super jetty, possibly bait jetty so far. All we're missing to finish up our dungeons is a long shot. So we need our other hook shot and strength 2. Everything else we have. Literally everything.
So let's see what Jabu has for us today.
Ooh, got bodied by Bongo. Oh. Mr. Martin is getting slapped around in this fight.
He's just not having a good yet today.
I should laugh, but this is brutal. Bongo is just... Oh yeah, Mr. Martin's getting his revenge. Come on, yes, 1 cycle.
I think he was tired of getting pimp slapped by Bongo.
And hey, I would be too.
Let's see if Bongo plays nice for Weasel.
And meanwhile, we've got double Jabu from Mr. Mario and Kari, so that's fun. Even though the command isn't working, I do want to just give a shout out to our trackers today, Alexander Harold and Lazy. And also to our runners today, Mr. Mario, Mr. Martin, Kawari, and Weasel. This has been absolutely incredible so far. And thanks to Killer Beans for showing up and being co-coms with me today to make this stream happen.
Well, we have to give a big shout out to the great and awesome Sadie Sweet for leading off on the comms because, as I mentioned, I'm very new and, well, I couldn't do it on my own. So very thankful for her to be able to fill in and talk a lot about ZOoTR where I have no knowledge of it. So I can learn. And hopefully...
Well, we are so glad to have you here too. And shout out to Hell Knight, wherever Hell Knight is. We love you, Hell Knight.
And Bongo not playing nice with Weasel either.
Man, Bongo's like tired of everyone coming up to him, like being like, hey, play something else. Play Free Bird. I was really scared Mr. Martin was gonna get stabbed there.
That was close. He definitely felt the wind off of that one as he ran by.
Oh yeah. So my suspicion is that Weasel probably goes and does fire while Kawari is finishing up Jabu. I wonder if Kawari is just going to do all dungeons, get storms, see if it's necessary, while Weasel tries to see if those other 2 items show up anywhere.
Let's see what Mr. Mario gets out of this chest, and it's a stick.
We love sticks in ZOoTR. And we're getting a water temple play from Weasel. So we're getting our first glimpse into water temple. can't full clear it because don't have long shot to go get Morpha, but Weasel can check pretty much everything else, I think.
Last chest here for Mr. Mario on the upper level. And there's some seeds.
Alright, so far Jabu not paying off item-wise, which is fine.
Oh wait, no, I'm sorry. He has one more chest, I think.
And no, that's not a chest room. Yes, it's just Baronade. And Mr. Martin is finally heading into fire for M&M. Let's see if Mr. Martin does keep fire. I'm not sure if he does at this point, but it's an option. We're all just very intensely watching Jabu. Mr. Martin's retracing his checks. Nothing super happening on Weasel's side yet. Weasel is the one I'm most interested to see at this point.
And another shield.
I think that's like all of our shields at this point.
Team Never Buy a Shield would have had a great day today.
Yeah.
Oh no. Mr. Martin still has not gotten his other wallet.
Yeah, so that is the one problem for Team M&M is that they don't actually know where the other wallet is, I think. They've only found one for Mr. Mario. I think that they're really hoping that they just run into one of the other two bows out in the wild or run into those wallets out in the wild, which they will at some point. But until then, anything that requires a bow is just not open to them.
Hookless Spirit? No thank you.
Hookless anything is always very scary to me. I love my hook shot. There's the water boss key, so don't have to go super deep into water for it. But let's see what else Weasel finds while wandering around.
Vanilla Longshot?
Ooh, yeah, that's definitely a possibility. And I think if the vanilla longshot shows up, I think that might have Kawari ditch his whole let's do all dungeons thing. We are having a Baronade fight from Mr. Mario, so let's see if there's anything in Jabu other than just getting us towards all dungeons.
Fire arrows.
Utterly worthless with Din's fire already. But nice to round out our tracker. We're really filling it up today, folks. We're gonna have tracker blackout bingo.
I was looking at my notes. There's not too awful many items left. So maybe we don't see a stone forest and everybody gets to take a nap?
Yeah, that's the real question here is, where's that hookshot? Where's that strength? Because we do still have the possibility of somewhere in GTG, which is an option without doing all dungeons. We also have all of Spirit, which none of us have seen yet because we don't have that second strength. But we could go do Child. So there's some options to us that are not all dungeons.
Oh no. Oh no, Martin.
It's okay. It's okay. He's got fairy, folks.
Strength 1 on Child Spirit? No.
Strength 2 on Child Chicken? Or...
Any strength on chickens.
Okay, let me try that again. Words are really hard today, folks. Strength 2 and Child Spirit would be really funny. Something long shot here on chickens would be even better. Just gonna put that out there. If we had our long shot just here, I would lose it.
Long shot on Child's chickens, strength 2 and deep. No, you can't have strength 2 and deep forest. You gotta have it early. Never mind. I would still like to see strength 2 in forest, like early forest.
You could have strength 2 in deep forest because we have strength 1. Right?
I think you need strength 2 to push the blocks.
No, you only need strength 1.
Okay, so strength 2 deep forest.
That is an option. That could be something. And would certainly drive our runners more towards a possibly unnecessary all dungeons. At this point, okay, I'm gonna call it. Are y'all ready? Are y'all ready? I'm gonna call long shot in the well.
Ooh.
This is my call. Is I think long shot is in the freaking well.
I forgot about well.
Better. No, better. Okay, hold on. No, I'm correcting this. Because I've seen this happen before, and it's always funny when it happens. I'm calling long shot on the Kokiri Forest Storm Grotto that always seems to have something whenever Storms is not accessible. Also, chickens had nothing. Congratulations. Mr. Martin does not. Mr. Martin is getting the light medallion right now. Koari is the only one so far who has fully finished fire. And by fully finished, I mean not done deep fire. Gutrun, did you turn on no logic? Mr. Martin has also not done. Wait. Mr. Martin,
He has not. Oh no.
right, because he was going through fire. Oh, yes! Oh,
Just in the
with
nick of
6 seconds.
Just in the nick of time.
Oh, that was awesome. There have been some really awesome moments this week. And we're gonna get to see what Rolling Goron's got for us today.
A stick. Everybody's giving out sticks today. And I'm still an advocate for a big item in Deep Fire because Vivaldria gave us that small key.
Just watch it be something like another bow that's way easier to get. Like the first check in Deep Fire. And hey, we're game fishing.
Or more magic. Furor's Wind.
Ooh. That's a nice quality of life thing, especially if we have to double dip spirit for some weirdness. Yeah, that's a great find. And also Mr. Martin going back in just to play Prelude. So no, we are not getting Deep Fire checks yet. I'm sorry to disappoint.
Let's see what diving has for us.
Oh, I love Lap Dive. Come on, Lap Dive.
Lab dive coming in clutch with the hook shot or the long shot.
I'm still gonna say long shots Storm's Lock. Just because that's the funniest possible outcome. And hey, we finally have a child spirit from Mr. Martin.
More magic.
Cool. Sure.
Because that's just what we needed today.
So let's see what child spirit holds for us today. If there is a second strength on child spirit side, that's pretty good for Eminem. If there's nothing, oh wait, Weasel.
What?
There's a second strength on top of the lab.
Wow.
Oh, that's so good. Oh, but they don't have Requiem. They don't have Requiem. They got a... Okay, but... Oh. We got a race, folks. Because... Lefty's two dads do not have Requiem. So they've got to run across it the normal way. But they do have Furors. So if they need to come back because something's in Child Spirit, it's not hard for Weasel to do.
Get your guesses in the chat, folks. We're seeing in a minute. Oh no, he's gonna use the lens. Never mind.
However, if there's something in Child Spirit, then that's an advantage for Eminem at this point. I don't know what I said. I'll be perfectly honest, Gut Rune. Yeah, I didn't mean necessarily that it'll bring you back as child, but that you can get back here quicker whenever if you have to leave and come back. That's what I meant. Not that it will bring you back to child spirit.
And just a bloopy for the treasure chest minigame. So I would say this seed is not playing games with us today, but it is very much doing so. And now maybe we're seeing Deep Fire for both Eminem.
Yeah, so Mr. Mario is gonna clear out fire normally, and then Mr. Martin can go do Deep Fire while Mr. Mario is getting those items. There was nothing in Child Spirit, So that means that Weasel going out here can just clear it and be done with it and not have to come back. Which means that Rush Ice might have been the wrong decision. Just gonna put that out there to everyone. Ice might not have been a good play.
And Martin's still opting to go through this without the Goron tunic.
And Martin is just committed. I mean, I don't think he has the Goron tunic, but still. I always am very impressed with runners doing fire without it.
And here's GTG from Weasel.
Ooh, so Weasel's gonna drop furrows here then. And get these first check.
And I would say Kaori is going to get his strength 2 as well.
Yeah, that was such a good find for Lefty's two dads. So, alright folks, let's play a game, and that game is called Where the Hell is Our Long Shot?
Deep fire.
If it's deep fire, that's a huge advantage for Eminem because I can't see Lefty's two dads going back there before doing all dungeons at this point. Alternatively,
Could be in the toilet. We haven't thought about that.
it could be in the toilet. It could just be sitting out on Wasteland, which is what I always like. Although, if it's out on Wasteland, Weasel will check it.
There's the boss key for Mario.
I find it interesting that Weasel is going this deep into GTG instead of just heading out to Spirit.
Long shot on Pierre. That would
long
be
shot on Pierre
awesome.
would be so dumb.
Oh, Mr. Mario also does not have the Goron tunic.
Oh my god. Okay, Mr. Mario, you got like 42 seconds. Good luck. Yeah, we've got a free Scarecrow in co-op, so you don't have to worry about going and getting the Scarecrow, which is a pretty nice quality of life feature, in my opinion. Because riding in Scarecrow kinda sucks.
And there's the Hylian Shield. For those still on Team Never Buy a Shield.
Yeah, Team Never Buy a Shield, like, really is winning this seed.
And looks like the dragon has been slain for Mr. Mario.
That is a good point, Wasted Link. So the free Scarecrow does mean that Eminem has way less reason to go do the adult lake checks, especially with a bunch of other things open to them. So that means that Strength 2 is a ways off, that Furores is a ways off.
And Martin going all the way to the top.
And you know what? Props to him. Cheers.
And here, maybe a forced play from Mario? Yes.
Yeah,
Good.
it seems like Mario's gonna go all dungeons, get storms, and do the storms checks. We also have a pose check from Koari. That's fun.
Time to get your Z's in the chat, though. For the Mario fans. And I don't recommend it because we have a very good race going on here. You don't want to miss.
Yeah, this is not a race to sleep on.
A boss key already?
That is so just cruel to runners to just give them the boss key in the first check, knowing that they have to go do every freaking thing in Forest Temple anyway. So they're just walking around holding that key like, ah.
And unless there's not been anything on top of fire for Martin, he's heading straight for water. Maybe.
So, yeah, we're gonna get those adult lake checks right now from Mr. Martin because he's skipping right past water.
He should be finding his strength soon then.
Yeah, so that's gonna raise the question of, is Mr. Mario going to ditch Forest once he hears about the furores and the strength? Or is he really gonna commit to this all dungeons play?
I would almost say he should commit because he'll now know where those items are, but they don't know what's in Forest yet.
And speaking of committing, we're also getting Forest from Koari, so get your season chat. We have double Forest happening. Yeehaw. Yeah, where's my sleepy emoji? There we are.
Gutrune, I wouldn't jinx it. I'm the one commentating. So far, every race I've commentated said FPA on it.
So, Mr. Martin's gonna get that strength too soon. We have Weasel doing some spirit checks that we have not seen yet. So, there's a Poe in a bottle, which is funny right after Koari did that check.
And here's the strength from Martin. Hey Mario, I found the strength.
A backflip of victory off of that. So we are officially in long shot mode. This is really a race and where whoever finds that long shot first, I think it's going to be the team to win. And it's really going to come down to, like, is it on all dungeons? In which case, Mr. Mario has a bit of a time advantage. Or is it sitting out here in, like, Adult Spirit? In which case, Weasel's going to find it soon, and then Koari can ditch.
Well, here comes... So we have double Forest and double Adult Spirit.
Yeah, both of our runners sort of thinking the same thing. So Mr. Mario's ahead of Koari, Weasel's ahead of Mr. Martin. So it is a duel, y'all.
And there's the bombs they could have used for DC.
The one advantage that Eminem has is that they know that Child Spirit had nothing. So if the long shot isn't here, then Weasel might waste some time going Child Spirit and checking it.
Place to bank, you're right. Because our bow was in the Kakiri shop.
Double wallet locked, and they haven't found the second wallet.
Oh no.
Yeah,
no.
So they don't have a bow. That's a good point. I forgot about that. Eminem do have big snappy though, which is fun.
And now he's maybe dipping out. Yep.
Right. Thank you, Gutroom, for continuing to remind me that you need Requiem for Child Spirit. Yes, it is gonna be a while before either of them goes Child Spirit because I have to go do Ice Cavern first, which Eminem went and did out of in logic, but they did King Zora skip for it. So they got it a long time ago. It was like sub 1 hour. So Mr. Mario had to duck out of forest while Koari is able to go deeper and maybe finish it. So that's kind of bad for Eminem.
I think Mario is now going to go grab his strength upgrade and his magic.
Is he?
Oh wait, I forgot. Adult domain is frozen over, so
Mario?
Is he gonna come back and unfreeze?
Are you going?
Zora?
Yeah, I wonder. That really seems like what he's gonna do is he's gonna just check King Zora.
I mean, why not? You're close enough to try, I guess.
Getting Requiem to skip GTG. Is it faster to come over here and get Requiem than just going across?
Well, I guess when you can get 2 checks out of it. You get the song and you can get Zora.
I guess that's true because they didn't unfreeze King Zora earlier. Where is that long shot? Gutroon, thank you for confirming that. Yeah, that's why this is a really weird play in my opinion. This is not time efficient. They already know what's in Ice Cavern. No one's done GTG. No one's done horseback archery. Literally no one has done horseback archery, by the way. So far, nothing in spirit. And also nothing that I've seen in forest. Oh, it's kind of hard, like, looking all over the screens, and I'm really distracted by Mr. Mario and Ice.
I know, it's very hard to commentate, or even track for that matter, 4 people. Our tracker's doing an amazing job.
Yeah, shout out to our trackers. We aren't at 2 hours yet, but again, Alexander Harold, lazy, we would be nothing without you.
Let's see what's on child side or Samira.
Longshot is on all dungeons. I really wonder when Eminem is gonna find that second wallet so they can get that bow. Because at this point, it's like those other bows have to be bow locked, basically. Alright, so Mr. Mario just finished up, got Requiem, is able to do reverse, because why not? He's gonna get Weep. If Longshot is just sitting on Weep, I'm gonna lose it. Because that's dumb. Except we're not getting Weep. Mr. Mario does have fire, okay. I was nervous for a second that he didn't have fire. We're just watching, like, super intensely.
And I looked down and missed it. So there must have not been anything on Weep.
No. Yeah, nothing on Weep today.
Here comes a loopy for Weasel.
Yeah, so Mr. Mario is gonna get that second strength here in a second. Wondering if he's gonna bother getting furores. Like, this is one of those matches where I'm really interested to ask the runners, like, how they felt during it, because it's like, do you feel behind, or do you feel like you're at a good pace? Who knows? Whenever you get so many things so early that opens up so many checks. Like, following the logic could literally just take you anywhere. Alright, time to assemble a puzzle. We are almost done with Forest. I am yawning. If you all hear that, I'm so sorry.
You're not the only one. It's been a long day, and I got another one tomorrow.
Yeah, and I'm out in the Pacific Northwest where it gets dark at like 4:30 or something dumb now. So it is super dark, super sleepy. We need to get out of Forest Temple as fast as humanly possible.
I was up till almost 1:30 last night working on a paper, and then up again at 4:30 for training at 5 a.m. And then I've got to get up and make a 5-hour drive for work tomorrow. So.
Yeehaw.
But ZOoTR is worth it. So, come on, chat. If Sadie and I can do it, you can too.
Yeah, chat. Have all of you been put to sleep by the forest yet? And by the long shot hunt? Really, at this point, we're waiting on all dungeons. Like I think at this point, it's just all dungeons, unless it's something stupid and just sitting there on Twin Roba. I mean, there are places it could be that aren't all dungeons, but I called it way early. It's gonna be all dungeons for that Storms. Kakiri Storms Grotto. I'm calling it. And we're actually about to get that Twin Rova fight on Weasel's side. So let's see how bad Troll Rova is today. They already suck. Okay. Oh, I thought that was gonna miss and it would be like, no, you... Sometimes it looks like it hits and it's just a little bit too far to one side or the other and it's like, are you kidding me? Dark Link has not been checked. That is a factual statement, Gut Rune.
I thought Weasel checked. I feel like I remember Weasel doing Dark Link when he dipped water.
Weasel did? Okay. So that's not a factual statement then. So Dark Link's not an option. What else? So many things have happened this seed, Gut Rune, that like I don't even remember my own name at this point. Like it has just been so go, go, go. Yeah, it was one of those things where we had so much energy at the start of the seed because of everything we were finding, and now we've hit that kind of lull where it's like, well, time to sit on our hands and see what happens.
It's that phase I was talking about, us having this kind of board commentating, but I thought about our trackers who've had to sit here and do nothing for the past 45 minutes because they've had nothing to pin. We found everything in like the first 10 minutes. So 2 bosses down. We'll see what Phantom Ganon leaves us.
Something I'm going to be interested to see is the medallion advantage that Eminem has.
Bow. Bow locks bow.
Oh, are you kidding me? Oh, that's bad to see for Eminem. So, okay, everyone, guess what? We're gonna get our all dungeons checked. Kawari just got that Goron Ruby. It's really looking like that bow in the deck, that freaking double wallet lock bow, is our first and bow the seed, and not having it might be the downfall of Eminem.
And at the same time we were watching Kawari get his bow, I missed what Weasel got from Troll Rova.
I think it was a bloopy. It was not anything. Oh, it was a... Yeah. Yeah, I think it was a bloopy. Not anything interesting, at least. We're going to see it again on Mr. Martin's side, so we can double check to make sure.
A nut. That's lovely.
All right, so Kawari is going to take the owl back in order to go pick up the potato. And then I bet Kawari just goes well and does well checks. And if it's not there, that's going to be the funniest thing in the world because my Kokiri Storm's Grotto dream is alive. Oh yeah, at this point I am convinced that all the bows are locked by that one in the Kokiri shop. And that's brutal, especially with 3 wallets out in the world. The fact that like 2 of them were pretty readily accessible and Eminem have just missed one of them, that hurts. And I'm going to be really interested to ask them if they come on for an interview, like, what was their mentality around, like, trying, like, the bow and the wallets and, like, what they chose to prioritize. Because does anyone know what the wallet is that they missed? It was the one out in Hyrule Field, right?
Yes. They got the one. No, Martin hasn't done the Dampe race yet. Mario did.
Oh.
Oh
Did
no.
neither of them do Dampe race?
Mario did. He got his
Okay.
first wallet. Martin has
Yeah.
not.
Yeah, so they know that one wallet is there, and the other wallet they're missing is out in Hyrule Field. But Mr. Martin still has to go do the Dampe race if he wants to get that one wallet. Which he can do pretty easily, but it's still just like an oof moment. Oh, hey everyone, we're getting the Kokiri Storms Grotto. Let's see if my dream is alive. There is like not a good chance of the long shot being here, but I'm feeling it in my bones. I'm allowed to be psychic like once per month. And it's a nut. Okay. Disappointing, but not surprised. So yeah, Kaori, when we gonna go do well? It was just nothing, yeah.
There it is, GTG.
Wait, it was in GTG?
Weasel just picked it up.
Oh.
Wow.
Baited. We were baited. Oh my. And see, if Weasel had just gone deeper into GTG earlier, Weasel would have found that. That wasn't even that deep into GTG.
That's been relayed to Kaori, and he's now, I'd say, going straight to GTG to grab that.
Yeah, Kaori's like, I'm done. Bye, guys.
I don't feel like doing all dungeons today.
We are not. And in fact, like, Weasel is going to, like, speed through the end of this. Weasel is like, I've got my long shot. I can go get this Morpha. I know where the key is for fire. And yeah, Wasted Link, you need either Longshot or Eponas in order to cross the bridge. And they had Eponas readily available.
Mario's gonna get his... Nope. Wrong grotto.
But Mario's gonna find it super soon.
I don't think it's gonna be enough to save him, though.
No. I mean... Here's the thing. Here's the thing, is that they don't need... Do they need... They do need that wallet because they have to shoot the eyes, so... Like... It feels real bad that bow just hasn't shown up, and they can't do, like, horseback archery.
Oh, like... no. Mr. Martin.
And Mr. Mario coming out to... If a bow is sitting here in Hammer Rocks, I will lose it. I think we checked Hammer Rocks earlier, but still.
Just a heart container.
So I think the one advantage that Eminem has... I'm trying to figure out if there's any, like, super logical way for them to make up this time. Kaori does have to do Shadow, and that is a bit of a time sink. Kaori also has to run out to Spirit instead of warping. And those two things might give Eminem some time, but
We have not seen a hint for 20 skulls, have we?
We have not, as far as I remember.
So, bow on 20 skulls?
That could be their saving grace because I know that they've been collecting skulls. It's just a matter of when do they check it. 20 skulls was a gold rupee. Thank you, Lazy. Again, shout out to our trackers. We would be nothing without them. Because there is a lot of information and I have ADHD, so it's really hard to keep up. Oh, did anyone check on top of the fortress?
I don't think so.
If a bow is just sitting here, I am going to lose it. I think I said that like every single time that there's a like chance for them to find a bow, but also like that is Eminem's saving grace at this point, is finding a bow.
Empty. We've already seen it.
Yeah, it has to be bow locked at this point. Like both
Bow on horseback archery.
yeah, or something.
Or bow on Ganon's boss. No, couldn't be Ganon's boss key. But bow on Ganon's castle.
Yeah, HBA. It could be on HBA, which again, I've never seen a seed that was so harshly double wallet locked, but this was hard double wallet locked. And Kawari is gonna be in go mode soon. Gotta get past all these wolves. It's always like, why so many wolves? Why?
Well, I was going to say Mario about to find his long shot, but he doesn't have a bow to get it.
Yeah, and that's what all of this comes down to.
Mario is about to get his, so...
Oh, I think Mr. Martin might get his wallet soon.
If he finds the one in the field...
Oh no. This is gonna feel so bad.
If he'll find the one in the field, he can tell Mario.
Yeah, and that's...
Mario, he knows the other one.
The problem is that with how hard a debate this was, having all of the Jabu stuff early, being able to just go get Deku Tree, like, there's no way that they go back to GTG over doing Forest. And I think that's what I'm concerned about. And also, here's another issue. Mario does not have Furores. So Mario can't set Furores here and then just come back after getting the bow.
There's the wallet, so now Mario knows where the wallet is.
Yep. And Martin is gonna go...
Erase Dampe.
Yeah. I think that's finally the feels bad moment. Because that has been there in logic for a while. If it is just sitting in toilet, I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it. You all know what I'm thinking. Again, if we find a bow that is not bow locked, I will be amazed. Martin's actually doing really well navigating this toilet.
I mentioned something in the toilet. I don't remember what it was. I don't think it was a bow. It's a key.
Just a key. Alright, so Mario's gonna dip out, go get that wallet, and Mario can go get that bow. So here's the feel bad moment, is that because it's in the Kokiri shop, doesn't Mario have to go back child to get that?
No.
No, the shop is still open as adult. Okay.
But because of where it is, he will go back to Forest. And that's the feels bad moment. And that's exactly where Martin is going.
So Martin's going to be getting that bow first, and then the question is, where does he go? Does he go finish up in GTG because he's got furores and can just like place it in Forest? I don't know. I don't know how they divide and conquer this. They do have time to catch up. It's narrow, but they can do it. Weasel's gonna finish first. And Weasel's gonna just breeze through Ganon's. They do have an execution edge. Thank you for pointing that out, Alex. Yeah, like Eminem's execution is like really good. It just comes down to like, will their execution outplay Lefty, the knowledge that Lefty's two dads has?
Hold on. Martin is going to dip Spirit again? Oh no.
Yep.
He's one long shot away from go mode.
Furores was on adult fishing.
No.
Water? No.
No.
Also, Tracker, if you can mark bow for Mr. Martin, since that is such a crucial item today.
And going to the basement of water. Oh no.
That feels bad whenever you know that he could have been there and backtracked to GTG and he's not. So, Mario, what's your play? No.
No.
No. Not like this. Oh, so Mario's gonna go do Forest, which makes sense because Mario's the closest to all dungeons. And Martin's gonna do cleanup and hope he finds long shot, which we know is not gonna be just sitting here in water. Hashtag feels bad, man.
And Kawari was able to breeze right through shadow and water.
Yeah, Sakari does have a bit of time until he finishes. Again, knows where everything is, but Shadow's not a fast temple at all.
That is very true, and both M&Ms have shadow completed, so...
Yeah, and all they have to do is just speed through water.
Assuming they ever go back to GTG for their bow. Or their long shot.
That might actually be what Mr. Martin's doing right now. Yep. Okay, Mr. Martin's heading back. So, let's see how tight this race is. Because it's really going to depend on, is Kawari able to outrun both Mr. Martin and Mr. Mario? Because I think Mr. Martin and Mr. Mario are going to finish second and third. I really think that that's what's going to happen. But especially with Weasel finishing first with a pretty decent time buffer. Alexander Harold's putting the estimate about 15 to 20 minutes. Like, Kawari's got some time.
I'm gonna call it right now. Strength 3 or bow 3 on Ganon's boss key.
But if it's bow 3, that'd be great. No, I think the other bow is down in bottom of the well. I think that that's the best call for it. Mr. Martin giving us the wasteland check tonight, so thanks, Martin. I appreciate it. Why is it all of my checks that I want done have nuts in them today?
And we're not going to get to see the Castle Scrubs today. Weasel started and decided, nah, I'm going to let them go.
Seed's saying, Sadie, you would have lost this race. Seed is saying, Sadie, get good. This is why I am a commentator and not a runner. I am here for hype. I am not here for perfect logic. Although I do love learning logic and trying to guess the logic with seeds like this. This was a really fun seed to try to piece together what it wanted you to do.
Oh. Martin is in Fortress and making a GTG play.
All right. This is it, folks. Let's see if Eminem can outrace Kawari doing Shadow.
More bombs.
It's going to be nothing. It's going to come down to, can they outrace Kawari doing Shadow? And keeping in mind that Mr. Mario's already done some check, Mr. Martin kind of knows what he doesn't have to do and can just go to deep GTG. Why does no one call it deep GTG? There's deep fire, there's deep forest.
Water.
Deep water. Like, why not just deep GTG? Why does no one say that?
As soon... What are you doing? Okay, he's doing today. I got worried there because I can't hear any sound. I thought he... No! He's going for horseback archery. Go to GTG!
Oh!
No! No!
Watch there be a bow here. Oh, we get to find out if there's a bow-locked bow on horseback archery. I'm actually hyped for this. This sucks, and this is so bad for them, but I need to see if there's a bow here.
I was really hoping he'd get in there and get the bow, and as soon as he got Mr. Mario, I believe, would yeet out of Stone Forest, because who wants to do Stone Forest?
Yeah, what I'm kind of worried about is that I'm worried that Mr. Mario is going to finish Forest before Martin finds the long shot. And then goes Child, like, right as Martin finds the long shot. And that'll feel so awful. Beautiful score, Mr. Martin.
This shield.
Team never buy a shield. Okay, no bow-lock bow there.
So
leftovers.
I actually didn't know until rather recently that when Ganondorf uses the green lightning balls, you can shoot him with a light arrow to cancel it.
Oh, that's kind of sick.
I always would run to the corner so I can keep my platform and then avoid getting hit. But in the back of my head, I always thought there's got to be some way you can combat against that, because they wouldn't build an impossible attack that you can't counter.
Let me just also say that I've been so focused on GTG that I did not even realize Weasel was in second phase of Ganon fight. So Weasel's gonna be finishing soon, y'all.
after we forgot the 2 hour mark, but after 2 hours and 13 minutes, here's Ganon.
Hope you like bacon, folks.
I had some bacon on my pizza earlier today.
Ooh, bacon pizza.
It was like an ultimate meat pizza. It was the best. And the bacon was extra Zelda baked crispy.
Oh, you're making me so hungry. Like, I have not had dinner yet. I literally like ran in here and hopped on this call for this commentary, so I'm like so ready to go eat some food after this.
Luckily, it hasn't been a 6 hour senior. We would be a long ways from it.
When I saw the all dungeons bait, there was that fear of like, oh geez, we're gonna be here for 3.5, 4 hours. But nope, just a normal 230 seed. And here we go, we're getting that bacon.
It has been cooked, it has been fried, and it is now been chopped. Ready to eat.
Everyone get your GGs in chat for Weasel being the first one to finish our race today. And now it's on for both of our teams, because if I was Eminem, I would be sweating.
Kaori's still 2 temples out. But
Yeah,
he has the recon on water, so that's helpful.
Yeah, and he's about to get the boss key right here.
And do you think we see Mr. Mario finish? Yes, he will.
Yeah, I think that they're close enough that Eminem will just finish it out. Especially because...
I was talking about finish Forest.
Oh, yeah, unfortunately.
Martin's just not fast enough.
There's a part of me that wonders if he's in the middle of the fight with Ganon, does he just save quit? And just be like, nope, I'm done with this.
Just need
All
Martin
right.
to go shoot real quick and perhaps.
So Kaori,
And that's coming
one
up.
temple away, just has to finish up Shadow. And Mr. Martin is so close to that long shot. Like, here we are. Here's the room. Here's where it happens.
He will get that before Mario finishes with Ganon, so will Mario actually finish, or will he yeet out? That's the question.
And here we are, folks.
After 2 hours and 17 minutes.
Race. It is officially a race. Mr. Martin is getting the heck out of there.
And I'm waiting for Mario to say quit and dip. Never mind. He was one hit away.
All right. Mr. Martin, like, they've already scoped out water. They just have to go get Morpha. Like, Mr. Martin's finishing here soon.
And Mario now knows where that is. He's already opened up most of GTG, so we can walk straight there and get it.
All right. Oh boy. Oh, this is gonna be exciting, folks. So let's see how fast Kaori can speed through this, and if Weasel's finish time being as good as it was. Yeah, so Bridge, the better average time wins. So Weasel has an advantage because Weasel finished first by a not insignificant amount. Eminem's gonna finish pretty close to each other. And it's just gonna be a matter of will